XL have played where they've synergized so well, they've coordinated, they've played their macro cleanly is when Nukeduck has been on one of those sort of control mages or something with the ability to pressure side lanes. In recent games, he played the Akali, he played the LeBlanc. Didn't have the impact that we have seen in other matches. So I do like this. Gangplank, LeBlanc, Jarvan will be banned away in Phase 2.
Very importantly, I'm looking at Sylas again for the side of BDS. You can steal the Talia ultimate away. You can get to even roam first if you get a level 6 first, hijack the ult and leave the lane. And XL did not ban this one away. They've already picked their mid laner. So I'm looking to see if Nuclear actually wants to go towards something like this and provide his team, you know, with a bounce of side lane pressure. Gnar is open. We know that he bullies on. This is another great ultimate that Sylas can actually steal away to create an engage.
The question is then, what does Cinkrof run in the jungle with that Jarvan removed as well? We'll need to dive down into his champion pool just a little bit. This summer has obviously played a wide variety. Hecarim's in there, Skarn is in there, Viego, Volibear, Xin Zhao. What will he play on 12-14? Xmati, BDS. Taking their time on this last lock-in, it will be a fallback to Xin Zhao.
I'd say you had two options, either the Hecarim probably or the Xin Zhao to create a lot of space for your Twitch. And Xin Zhao creates a really nice shield in front of him. Nuclear though, he's gonna choose to go with that. He's gonna choose to go with that area as Mickey is playing with the crowd right here. They've been extremely responsive and fun today.
Let's talk a little bit about that, Ari. Do you think it is a more favorable pick than the Sylas? Does it give Nuclear a couple more options? As the final second will pivot to Bomb. Okay, so zoom out. Tell me about both of these compositions and how do they win?
I mean, for Team BDS, again, you have copy Astralis' homework, but do not make it too obvious. BDS will be able to shut it down, but BDS do have still their eyes onto Nukeduck. Again, they did block his summoners very early on, and they're looking for Nukeduck to misstep so they can punish.
Well, let's take a look as the mines are dropped down. Nuclear's holding on to that charm. Audacious charge forward. 3-talent strike gets the knockup. First blood secured by Nuclear. Marcoon's the next to target, but they're firing onto a decoy. He was ignited and escapes with his life. BDS have got a top.
He's purchased the ring as well. Maybe looking towards a Medjay, maybe looking towards a snowball.
Well, we'll see how confident he's feeling. That would be a very bold decision. So Agressiva once again finds himself under threat. Marcoon level 5. No Cyclone. Minion off of Finn. He's tired as well. Bellows breath goes forward. Call of the Forge God will buy some time. Needs to be waiting. 1-2 knockups. And finally, Agressiva will be taken down. But in a 2v1, picking up the kill is huge.
I'd say that was a 1v3 because Nukeduck spent time to go towards the top side of the map, which means you're missing mid lane pressure right now, which allows BDS to take the numbers advantage that they have and go towards that Rift Herald again, all because Nuclear stays in the mid lane, shoves in the mid lane, is able to walk towards the top side of the river. They secure that Rift Herald, and Agressiva is more than happy on an own to trade 1 versus 1.
And while that was going on, BDS were able to secure that Rift Herald as well. Completely uncontested. Nuclear dashes in with the Spirit Rush, got one more charge, picks up the 3rd kill. A 1,500 gold lead. Got his stack inside BDS's jungle as Agressiva's making his way down with that Call of the Forge God. Also, level 11. Again, both solo lanes for BDS are a level up. Marcoon gonna dash forward onto the Dragon as the Weaver's Wall will cut off BDS. The Smite is stolen, secured by Team BDS. And that hostile takeover holds XL in place. Defensive flash from Patrick as Cinkrof is knocked into the air. Now looking for the re-engage. Finn trying to charge up that Narbar, and Nukeduck is soloing the blue buff. No further kills. Dragon a little easier for BDS. Cinkrof needs to blow everything to escape, but he does. That's a 2-man stun though from Mickey. The Horn is blown, and XL, they've lost 1 after securing a kill. Marcoon's the next target as Agressivo, Xmati, and Nuclear go forward. The decoy's taken out, and Nuclear's looking for another charge. Agressivo not going to find the knockup, but it simply is not needed.
The reset.
And we'll find the reset, and Finn will be able to gnaw out in a moment. Caught by the charm! Nuclear Int takes down Finn. 4 kills to BDS.
Nuclear Int was the win condition in the early game for BDS. He was the guy who could shut down Nukeduck, stop his aggression together with Cinkrof. They added a huge target on Nukeduck's back, and ever since Nuclear Int got his first kill in the early game, he has not let go of the gas pedal. And let's look at this again. Cinkrof feels very safe because his bot lane is around, his mid lane is around, but there's 4 members of XL. But that Sinzao is so tanky. The fact that he gets that ultimate, throws people away, means that no damage is gonna come through. Dodges the bad ult as well. Look at Aggressivo. He's there to hit 3 members with that knock-up, and the Nuclear Int comes from the flank. He gets 1 reset, he gets another reset, and then they ended up killing Marcoon, which to them it means a pretty free dragon with no smite from your opponents.
I think that teamfight is a pretty good example of both team compositions, how they can be played. On the XL side, do you think BDS will win this game? Discord.lec.gg. Looking for their second win of summer, looking to be heartbreakers for XL as BDS start the fight. Mickey is going low, holding on to that tempered fate and not going to throw it just yet. That's already a kill onto Nuclear Int as BDS now need to back away. The instantaneous caster curse once more in effect. Finn, no flash. But can he find the knob? Mickey still has that tempered fate.
He has his ultimate. Xmati needs to be really fast with his flash trigger right there because Mickey X might just try it.
Limit is going to be the target. He's caught in the tempered fate, and Aggressivo not going to be filing the CC. Stopwatch will buy enough time for Limit to escape, and Xmati gets exhausted by Nukeduck. Now Aggressivo stepping forward. 4 members of XL turning their attention to Xmati. They won't find more. Only 1 kill. And XL are now on the hunt. A magical journey will force the flash. Marcoon over the wall. That's a cosmic binding. Xmati is going to go down. Aggressivo now overextended, and this is descending into some chaos that XL is relishing. The charm does connect, and Nuclear Int does not have that ultimate. 2 seconds available. 1 second available. Does he decide to engage? Mickey goes low. The tower secures the kill, and that tower is the 5th man for BDS. From BDS. Dragon down to 5,000.
There we go.
Stacking up the Meganar. The Weaver's wall cuts off BDS. It stays alive long enough to interrupt this dragon. Marcoon is Cinkrof inside the pit. Who secures the dragon? The knocker onto Marcoon. The reply from the Cyclone. Third dragon number 3 goes the way of BDS, and Cinkrof cannot complete the kill. But outside the pit, Nuclear Int takes down Finn. The charm onto Mickey. Now they're not done just yet. Stepping forward. 2 kills, and more importantly, I think, is Xmati is continuing to grow in power and continuing to step forward. BDS pull the trigger, the Ornhorn is fired, Xmati is running low, but he's taken out. The re-engage from XL drops him where he stands at the cost of Mickey's life. Marcoon almost gets blown up, but not just yet. The audacious charge, the engage from Nuclear Int is not finished. He dashes forward with the Spirit, looking for Nukeduck. The charm goes wide. Nukeduck buys some time with that stopwatch, and it is just a matter of time. A triple kill for Nuclear Int.
And he gets 3 resets right there. Can he get away with his life? Ooh, the
What can Finn do? What can Finn do? He may need to buy some time. Are BDS bold enough to stop
They can't do Baron. They can't do Baron. They do not have damage. Xmati died right there. Nuclear Int is very low without teleport. His teleport is actually going to come up right now.
Those other teams are going to be stoked. That makes Super Week even more interesting. So here's the Dragon setup.
XL are put in a position where they need to face check if they get caught.
Well, it looks like they just might. Xmati's coming in from behind looking for Nukeduck. Is spraying and praying down. Finn needs to charge up that Narvar as Mickey is now distracting Limit. Nukeduck is dropped where he stands. Aggressivo doesn't find the knockup, but Marcoon does. Cyclone is spinning and trying to win, but Xmati is tearing XL asunder. 4 kills already on the board, and Finn running for his life. BDS may be able to just push into the base with his death timers.
Astrally resets, then all Patrick has to do is run away. Nuclear Int.
He's in trouble. Tempered Fate will lock him in place. Aggressivo's trying to buy some time. Nuclear Int buys and more time. Goes golden a second time. Now all of a sudden, the focus, the damage, the Spirit Rush goes back. He's out. He's alive. Fantastic work from Nuclear Int using the Hourglass after that Tempered Fate. But how much damage can Patrick put down? Cinkrof escapes with his life for now. Nukeduck's threading the volley over the wall, but Finn is now running for his life. It's a 2 for 3, but Finn and Nukeduck are in so much pressure. All of a sudden, Limit trying to come from behind. Meganar is charging up. Nuclear Int looking for that charm. The Krugs are going to be annoying, are going to be until he finds it! Popped! Deleted! Immediately sent to the fountain, and Finn is wrecked. Now all of a sudden Nukeduck trying to escape. Where's the rest of the members? Cinkrof shoving in that middle lane, and Nuclear Int is hunting for another.
And that's the wrong way of the map that Nukeduck is going towards, but at least he's keeping Nuclear Int busy right here. Donating a kill to the support and an ace for BD. Where has this BDS been all split long?
When somebody is backed into a corner and they have nothing left to lose, all of a sudden, pressure, the mentality, the mindset. The thing about this game is Limit and Cinkrof and Xmadi have moved around the map so often from the laning phase. From the early game, they have accrued and earned these leads. Now, let's not beat around the bush here. The game has slowed down, and we've basically been in a version of ARAM where both teams are committing to the 5v5s, and BDS have been winning those as well.
BDS have to do nothing but wait for big neutral objectives to team fight for, because they have the better team fight, and XL have been trying to figure out how to break that, how to pick someone apart. But BDS have been sticking as a 5-man core unit. And if you can't pick someone apart from that 5-man core unit, I mean, they caught Nuclear Int in so many ults and positions, and Nuclear Int got out and demolished the entire team. So I'm gonna be, quite frankly, very honest here. I don't know how XL can win this. I think BDS have scaled so hard. They've got Elder Dragon. They can force the fight with the Elder Dragon buff. They have Baron, which means they have minions that are with them, pushing into the base. And all they have to do is just wait for these inhibitors to go down and finish the game.
Well, they might just start the fight.
Go.
That's exactly what's happening. Call of the Forge God throws down, and XL backing away. Flash is immediately popped from Nukeduck. Nuclear Int's trying to hunt 4 members of XL. Inhibitor number 1 dropped. Inhibitor number 2 being targeted. This game, Nuclear Int has set the most kills by a single player in a single game all summer long. Nobody held in place by that tempered fate. BDS just do a hit and run and back away.
And let's face the truth right here. BDS is a team that is mainly built up, if you count Erdolti that was in the start of the starting roster as well, of rookies, people that have come off of ERLs, and now they're taking down XL's hopes for playoffs.
Oh man, will this be the game that costs XL? Nothing is set in stone, but BDS looking for their second win of summer. Nuclear Int dashes forward at the rush. The charm will not find the target as Markoon cyclones his way in. The healing and the shielding from Nuclear Int is keeping him up, keeping him alive, and the damage is not yet done. Hourglass buys a couple extra seconds, and Finn is the last man standing. BDS pick up the upset against XL. Nuclear Int nukes XL, and BDS win the game.